The day is cold and dark and dreary. It rains and the wind is never weary. The vine still clings to the moldering wall, but at every gust the dead leaves fall, and the day is dark and dreary. My life is cold and dark and dreary. It rains and the wind is never weary. My thoughts still cling to the moldering past, but the hopes of the youth fall thick in the blast, and the days are dark and dreary. Be still, sad heart, and ceasing repining. Behind the clouds the sun still shining. Thy fate is the common fate of all. Into each life some rain must fall. Some days must be dark and dreary.
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow was born on February 27, 1807. His parents were Stephen and Zilph. He was born in Portland, Maine. His father was a lawyer and his grandfather was a general in the American Revolutionary War. While he was in college, he wrote textbooks in many different languages. He had a wife, but she died when she was 22, after she had her miscarriage. 3 years later, he wrote Footsteps of an Angel, about their love. Then he got a job as a professor at Harvard. Later, he started quoting Francis Appleton. Then he married in 1843. They had 6 children. One day in July, his wife's dress caught fire, and she died the next day after suffering severe burns. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow died on March 24, 1882. He died from peritosis,
which is an inflammation of the peritoneum. In March 2007, the United States Postal Service made a stamp after him. He was reportedly the first man with running water in the United States.
Jessee thought the poem was deep and showing love is not easy. Life is not always what it is said to be. Nick thought that the poem was very dark and shows the dark side of life. Tanner thought the poem was a sad, dark piece and the author was messed up. Kaleb thought the poem was sad and quiet and it was not a normal poem.